MLA ke liangpyrshah kila Dawa baka sorkar kedai ban phaikhmat bha yakin nongrep khamtam hadien balamat ke jingye na ke jingsha kta jong kyang COVID-19 ha bashim menta ka dorbar mangtingka ka bapeteng menta gasni MLA ka umroi wa George B Lingdo laong baka dai ya ka sorkar baka phaidin yaki kattu ka ni ki rai hagni ka por balakta yaki paiba ulong baka sorkar kampat plat ya ga MLA scheme jong usem arajar khat khandai arpho hadu baki MLA khamtam hak liangpyrshah kila shakren hagi paiba bagila sei hi ya scheme MLA ko umroi laong baki nongrep kidai ke bashakta jur hakni ki jingja namar bakimla bandi ki marrep bat kim don kali ban pinket namar bamdon ki yau ki hat nalo ki jingsha lingshop ha kamariang ki nongrep ki bashim ram KCC kimla ban siu chu menta bat ki marrep ki lapot lut na ki jing bamdon ki jaka ban bu kum ki cold storage Ula Dawa pada ban punwan darubha ya ke jingtho economic survey. Kadba MLA ke mausunram uba HM Shangpliang ulong kitu ki samla kumbah nyo hajar ke bala pentibet ha ki jait kam baper ke bala one pai nasbar dei ban penun kam no yakini hakani ke jela khnang bakinyo ya ka spa jong ke jela. Ha ka bai dei bat ki nongrep uba Shangpliang ulong pa sorkar ka don kam ban pele jungmod ban ai jingi kai ya ki nongrep Bakin shimi ka kamrep kabala ban pinmi yaki marrep nagani ki jaka klem na don kam chu ban wanra nabar par ka jingkhang dam kade ki jinghi kai ka bapiang bha ya ki pait ba ula dawa pade ban pleru khambu ni ki yo ya manta kum kalat maureng halat smith pat hekwe ki jaka khnang ban plelat ya ki nongrep ha ka joko por loong baka sorkar kade ban ailat biang ya ki nong hikai ban yele sasisen ya ka examen joga MTET nomor ba palat hajar ngut kila do kam na ka jingpmi hukum jong ka sorkar bat mentai kila susong klem kam bat kim don lat pan wat kam biang nomor ba kamsha su karta
of people have been derailed, how livelihoods have been shattered, how our farmers have suffered huge losses, salary cuts have been seen, and people have not been living the life that they have lived all these years. 60 days and the entire country, entire state has been derailed in all aspects. Therefore, sir, considering the budget that was presented in the pre-lockdown situation and considering now the situation in the post-lockdowns or the post-lockdown scenario, I think it is time for this August House to reconsider some of the points that has been placed by the government and perhaps rechannelize the resources in order to ensure that the post-lockdown scenario or after the lockdown is lifted, people can be supplemented with resources and the state can look at the weaknesses that has come to the fore or that has been exposed in these past 60 days. So, I've gone through the budgetary figures and the accounts, and I'd like to congratulate the government that in the year 2019-20, they have reported a revenue surplus of 738 crores. Now, sir, even though the resources with which we are running the state, maximum of it has come from the central government through granted aid, through the central share of taxes, and 20% to 21% has come from state's own resources. The government met a challenge, was faced with a very challenging time in 1920. The reality is that we've barely been able to meet our salaries through our own resources. We require nearly 7,000 crores on salaries and pensions and other interest payments. And with that situation, sir, our state's own resources cannot even meet half of this requirement. Therefore, sir, we are in a very pathetic situation considering the post-pandemic lockdown. And now even these resources that we've seen in the previous year, maybe we may not be getting this year. The central government has been facing this same situation, and perhaps the state's own resources, as we can see, and has already been mentioned by the honourable member, even increasing the prices of petrol, diesel and liquor may not be able to meet the actual gap that we may face this year. So, during 2019-20 also, we could see how our mustrols have suffered, how officers could not even get their administrative expenses paid. There are some offices which do not get even paper to write on. They do not even have ink. So it's rather an irony, sir, that the state has been working hard to gather resources to pay the salaries of its staff, but in many of the offices, there's hardly any work done. No schemes, no projects, no activity, and most of the officers that we interact with, they have just been sitting idle in their offices. It is a reality, sir. Therefore, the services that has to be rendered by the government offices has been held back because of lack of resources. Training programs, especially in some of the activities that I could witness myself with the Sericulture department, even training programs also could not be held because the state could not have resources. LOAs have been deferred from one quarter to the other. So, another fact is that a lot of the state resources has also gone to pay or to meet the state share for the grant and aid received from the central government. And then now we are faced with a situation where the state does not even have resources to meet its own developmental programs. Our own MLA schemes, SRWP, have been deferred by months. Even till now, some of the MLAs have not been able to draw the schemes of 1920. Our regular schemes, the DTFM, IACDP, ISYDP, we have not received. So questions are being asked on us MLAs as to where are the schemes? Why are they not being implemented? Because transparency in this regard was not there. And people feel that MLAs have drawn the schemes and then they have not implemented. That is the scenario.
4 per kg, rupees 4 per kg. It's a fact, sir. And who has determined this price of 4 rupees per kg? It is the market forces and the middlemen. So the farmer says, one of the farmers gave me a call yesterday evening. He says, it is better that the cabbage gets rotten in the fields rather than sell at rupees 4 a kg. This is the condition and the fate of our farmers. So the cost of labor and the manure that they have utilized itself does not cover the cost. So it is a major crisis. I request the government to immediately come to the rescue of the farmers. I also request the government to immediately open the farmer-operated markets. For example, in Lat Smith, in Lat Moreng, and other places of the state. These markets will provide opportunities for the farmers to sell their products and ensure that their products are not wasted. I would like to suggest the government to activate the MECOFED and the Agricultural Marketing Board to assist the farmers in buying their products like broomstick, bay leaf, betel nuts, bay leaf, etc. So since the farmers are not being able to sell their products outside the state due to the lockdowns, it has become a very difficult situation for them even to start farming for the next season. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I'd like to draw the attention of the Honorable Chief Minister to an important sector, that is the education sector. So I'm still very disturbed by the fact that thousands of teachers are losing their jobs in the midst of this pandemic crisis. So there are 1,220 teachers who served in various government LP schools across the state under the contractual basis. And out of these 1,220, only 120 teachers have cleared their MTET exams. These teachers have been teaching for so many years. The biggest worry is that most of these teachers have crossed the age of getting a job elsewhere, and thus would be rendered hopeless, homeless, and jobless forever. Moreover, these teachers are all diploma holders, which is the prime ideal and basic foundation for the elementary school education. On the contrary, the government in previous years had granted permission to those candidates whose percentage is less than 45% prescribed by norms to pursue the DLED course in various Diet Institute of the state, and to those in service trained teachers as well as DLED failed teachers to complete the course without being terminated from their post. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I am sure all these teachers have also met each and every MLA of this august house, and with a prayer to help them. I therefore would like to suggest to the government to allow these teachers to sit for a second chance or re-examination with the teachers under the Dadengiri civil subdivision. Given the background of the timing to be terminated and apprehension of an economic and financial crisis every family of these teachers would be compelled to face, I once again request the Honourable Chief Minister to kindly consider these teachers on humanitarian ground to be given an opportunity to sit for a retest exam for one last time. I hope the government, under the leadership of Sri Conrad Sangma, will incorporate all the suggestions given in the budget 2021. With these few words, I resume a seat. Thank you very much.
Thank you.